Daniel and I first met when I came back from Savannah College of Art and Design, and he was at a friend's house, and I ended up going with a friend to that friend's house, so I really believe that it was truly fate for me to be there that night.
We just wound up hanging out throughout the night, but it really, when we met later on down the line, it really was a Kickstarter for just our reconnection together, and from there it just really blossomed.
And he walked in, and I knew at that moment, I know it sounds so cliche, but I knew at that moment that he was going to be the one that I was going to marry.
The first, I guess, official date would be the Sundial.
He had booked it to surprise me, and little did he know that it was actually a place that I had been wanting to go for so long. And so he surprised us and brought me to the Sundial.
Got all fancy, you know, wanted to make a good impression. And that was where I asked her to be my girlfriend. I just remember being so nervous.
And that is actually then where it transitioned to us making our relationship official.
I don't know, I guess everybody a little bit fears rejection. I knew she wouldn't say no, but I also knew she was way too good for me at the same time, so a little bit of that.
Well, I was definitely super nervous because, one, I thought that he was the hottest and most attractive guy that I had ever spoken to, so I was certainly nervous. And I was anxious and I was excited. I never had somebody that wanted to take me to such an elaborate place and to just want to spoil me, and you know, to be with somebody that was so genuine.
I don't think it was a light bulb moment, she's the one for me. For her, it was just a gradual, so many things that kept happening. I was like, I'm meant to be with this person.
I knew that I wanted to marry him, honestly, from the first time I saw him, but of course I didn't know who he truly was. There was just something that attracted me to him.
First off, my family absolutely adores her. That's never happened in any of my other relationships.
As I started to get to know him and his personality and the way that he treats other people and the way that he cares for other people is truly what attracted to me, on top of his good looks.
And it's just, you get to know her personality. She's always there for you. Somehow she puts up with my personality and my sense of humor, which most people don't.
Just seeing the way that he'll open the door for anybody, anytime somebody needs something, he's right there and he'll help anybody carry anything, was just truly attractive to me. So I knew that he was the type of guy that I wanted to marry.
We have a debate on this. I say I said it first, she says she said it first.
I'm gonna be really completely honest, I do not remember. I'm pretty sure he probably said it first.
I distinctly remember saying it, and we were at one of my friends' houses, and we'd just been hanging out, and it was, like I said, there wasn't a light bulb moment, but for me, it was a time to say it.
He is just such a loving guy, and to me, when I think back, I feel like he would have said it first.
And truly mean it. I just told her I loved her, and it was awesome.
Leading up to our proposal, I honestly did not think that it was going to happen when it was going to happen. I knew that it was going to come soon. We had talked about it. We talked about our future, what we wanted.
For the timing wise, I knew it was time. It was just, we've been dating for a couple of years, and I didn't need to waste any more time just dating her. I was planning to propose to her. She didn't know when. I got the ring, and then I booked a cruise for us to the Bahamas.
But I didn't know the exact time. And he had been preparing months and months before, and he wanted to take us on a cruise, and that's where he did it. And even though everybody was saying, it's gonna happen, to me, I didn't think it was gonna happen. He is more of a reserved guy, so doing it on a cruise, I felt like was very elaborate for him.
So I waited until like 2 or 3 days into the cruise, and kind of actually had the courage to do it, because the first day I was like, I might do it now.
So to me, it just didn't seem like it was gonna happen then. And nothing really seemed out of the ordinary the entire time. But now when I look back at it, the way he was and his nerves on the on when he proposed, tells the whole story that it was gonna happen then.
No, I can't, it's too soon. So a couple days in, I did it, and we were out on the front deck, like the very front of the ship, and I told her I had to go to the bathroom. So I was gonna go back to the room real quick, grab the ring, and then come back up. And along the way, I asked like 5 or 6 people, hey, here's my phone, can you record it, or can you take a photo? And they're like, oh, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. So I was out on the front of the ship, started talking to her. We wound up going back into the room, and the music was on one of our phones. So I had her get up because she was laying on bed, and I wanted to propose to her. And she gets up and starts trying to like dance with me. And I'm like, no. Just hold on 1 second. So then I just kind of looked into her eyes, told her how much I love her, how much she means to me. And I got on her knee and proposed.
There's a lot of things that I like about him. I want to say that my favorite thing about him is how loving he is.
What do I like most about Rebecca? Like, again, that has to go back to her personality. She loves everybody.
I don't think anybody really sees it besides myself, and I like that. He's very caring. He's very sensitive with me.
Genuinely the most kind person I've ever met. She has supported me through everything.
Every single day, he makes sure that I'm okay. He tells me I'm beautiful every single day. He tells me I love you every single day. And there's never a day that goes by that he doesn't ask me how my day was.
And then now, being a police officer, she's told me she doesn't like it, but she supports it. And she's telling me like when I leave, she doesn't know I'm coming back. But for her to be strong enough and believe in me enough that I'm doing everything I can to come back, that means the world to me.
So our wedding was an absolute dream. We'd been planning it for 2.5 years, and our entire vision became a reality, and he was such a huge help in it.
The planning process was interesting. Some guys aren't really involved in it, but she really wanted me to be. Her thing is, it's our day, not her day.
I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just my day and it was his day. And we got married at Southern Exchange at 200 Peachtree, and it's such a symbolic place for us.
And then on the day of the wedding was amazing. Of course, you have all your friends, all your family there.
Everything was absolutely perfect, and it was us. It was authentic to what we wanted, and that's what I truly believe how a relationship should start off, is being authentic to yourselves.
But I just remember when I was already down at the end of the aisle with our pastor, and just seeing her come from behind the drapes, just everybody disappeared. And I couldn't take my eyes off her. I was so ready. And
it was glamour, it was love, it was romantic, it was fun, it was unity, it was everything that we could have wanted. I see ourselves in 5, 10, 20 years having a family, being successful in both of our careers.
But for us, I just see us in a house of our own, finally. We've been working really hard for that.
I see us have traveled a ton of countries because we love to travel, and every year we at least love to go to one big place new, and throughout the year, maybe smaller cities.
I see us with at least 2 kids, a house of our own, and just content with life.
And just being extremely happy in what we're doing at that time and where we are in our lives. And that's the most that I can ask for within the next 5, 10, 20 years. I love you. You're the best husband ever, and you're gonna be a phenomenal dad.
Hey, we got married.
I know, that's where we got married. So babe, welcome to fatherhood, sweetheart. You're gonna be a dad in June.
No.
Yeah! But this says it, and then I went to the doctor's yesterday at 9 a.m. That was my meeting to make sure.
So Rebecca, I just want to say these last 3 years of marriage with you has been absolutely unbelievable. A lot of people say marriage is hard work, but for us it's been a breeze. It's been the best times of our lives, and I can't thank you enough for that.
Daniel, you are an incredible husband. You are everything that I could dream of, everything I wanted, and everything that I've prayed for. And I have always known that it was you, and I am super excited about our future. I can just tell that you are going to be a phenomenal father, and I am so excited for the months and years that are about to perspire.
I love the person you are, the person you become, and just all the hard work you put into us, and then also your career and your business. It's not easy, and I know that. But I love you more than anything, and I hope you know that.
And I know that it's going to be some of the most happiest times of our lives and some of the most challenging. But thankfully, because we just mesh and we're such a good pair, that I know that no matter what gets thrown at us, we are going to succeed. So thank you for being an incredible husband, and thank you for wanting to be an incredible father.